Hallihallo Leute und willkommen zurück in der weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. In der letzten Folge hatten wir ja die streunenden Hunde und oh, ich habe seinen Namen leider wieder vergessen, von den Ninja-Hund. Hatten wir auch in der letzten Folge. Waren auf jeden Fall lustige Bilder. Ich glaube, ich habe vergessen, eins zu machen. Das habe ich in der letzten Folge, glaube ich, vergessen. Ich glaube, ich habe vergessen, die zu speichern, ne? So. Und den hier. Hoppala. Schickes Bild. Ja, Leute, dann würde ich mal sagen, gehen wir rein. Let's go. Bin mal gespannt. Jetzt sind wir mal ein bisschen drinne. Tee trink. Ach, das ist ein anderer Hund, der da sitzt. Ich dachte, das wäre er gewesen. Aber das ist ein anderer Hund. Okay. Ah. Wer kann sich noch an diese Stelle hier erinnern, Leute? Mit Ayaka und Thoma. Wo wir zusammen gegessen haben. War auch schon geil.
Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping up a little something for us. So please, help yourself. I hope you enjoy it. And I can't claim to compete with the likes of Ouya Restaurant Chef, but I think I did all right. What's wrong? You look shocked. Whoa, there's been a misunderstanding. I admit, I may have added a few weird things to that hot pot, but it was just a game. For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. I am a housekeeper after all. Wouldn't have gotten very far without a few culinary skills. Anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day. Well, seems like my cooking has your seal of approval. You're welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own, you've got to maintain your quality of life. Take your cape, for example. I definitely see one or two loose threads there. If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone, and then you'll have a really tough time mending it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the needle and thread. Speaking of housekeeping, I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always feel free to hand me jobs like this. What is it? Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff? I'm not sure it would work. I doubt anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, finding an opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work. You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it? You think so? In that case, I need to prepare. If I'm going to end up with a lot of students, I should make sure I have all the supplies I need for the class. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but I'll need to stock up on materials and ingredients for the textiles and cookery segments. Are you sure? That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. To start with, I'll be needing lavender melon, fowl, and flour. Once we have all our essentials, we can figure out the next steps. I really hope everything goes smoothly.
Wir können ihn ansprechen.
Great. That's all the ingredients we need. Time to hit the streets and launch our grand advertising campaign.
Ich wusste gar nicht, dass ich diese Art Melone besitze eigentlich. Wenn ich ehrlich bin, Leute.
As it happens, I know someone in town who runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots of people interested in housekeeping. So, let's pay her a visit.
Ha, na dann. So, dann lass mal sehen. Bin ich mal jetzt gespannt. Und da ist das andere Kapitel. Danke für deine Gastfreundschaft. Da ist das andere Kapitel, Leute. Alles klar. Dann wissen wir Bescheid. Ach, sie.
Welcome to Ogre Textiles and Oh, hi, Toma. What brings you here? Looking to buy some fabric? We have a new batch in. It's a great choice if you're looking to make loungewear.
It sounds interesting. I'll take a look. But the main reason I'm here today, though, is to pick your brain about something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Well, we're thinking of starting a housekeeping class. Problem is, I'm not sure where to go looking for students, so I was wondering if you might help me spread the word. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques, so providing everything goes smoothly, I'll be needing to buy quite a lot of fabric from your store. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And thank you for supporting my business, Toma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping. After I've closed up for the day, I'll go and talk to them for you. I'm almost certain that they'll want to sign up. The only thing is, I'm not sure there's enough of them for a whole class. Ah, I know. Yuko is supposed to be very well connected in the community. Why don't you go and ask her?
Yuko? I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before. So, she has an interest in housekeeping?
If I remember correctly, she mentioned in conversation once that she's tried knitting a sweater a few times, but just can't get the hang of it. With your housekeeping expertise, I'm sure you'd be able to get her interested.
Great! Thanks for all your help, Miss Ogura. Alright, let's go try our luck with Yuko.
Okay. Leute, mal ganz kurz, die Musik gerade. Das ist doch die falsche, glaube ich. Ich dachte gerade, das war die Musik, die wir bei Kokumi mit gespielt haben, aber doch nicht. Da ist die gute Dame. Und das ist ihre Hütte. Das ist ein sehr schönes Platz eigentlich, ne? Sehr schön.
Honestly, my husband doesn't lift a finger around the house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's shoes off and straight to bed so he can just lie there doing nothing.
Ugh, I have one of those at home as well. I know his work is tiring, but recently I've been really struggling with all the housework. It's starting to give me a backache.
They act like it's our job, just because we do it. But nobody trained us, either.
Hello, ladies. Might I ask which one of you is Yuko?
Oh, that would be me. Sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I'm Toma, the housekeeper for the Yashiro Commission. We're looking to start a housekeeping class at the Commission headquarters. I was just wondering whether that might be something that interests you.
Housekeeping? As a class?
That's right, yes. We'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy housework tips and tricks. Sweeping, mopping, laundry, cookery, that sort of thing. All based on my years of experience as a housekeeper. The class is free, of course. The only cost to you is the materials used during the class.
What do you think?
I think this is suspiciously coincidental.
Well, I'll be straight with you ladies. I believe the classes are free for a limited time only, right, Traveler? So far, attendance has been a little on the slow side, so we decided to start offering free trial classes. In other words, we won't charge you for the first few classes you attend. After the trial period comes to an end, and if you're still satisfied with the results, you can book more classes for yourself and complete the rest of the course. I'll be sure to give you a favorable price.
I see. It certainly sounds reasonable. But I have a question. Is this class restricted to women only?
Oh, not at all. It's open to people of all genders and ages. The way I see it, housework comprises an essential set of skills that no one could afford to be without. You've got to know how to look after yourself. Life should come before work, don't you think?
Well said. In that case, I'll bring my husband along. Sounds like he could learn a thing or two from you.
Me too. Oh, and while you're at it, have you thought about asking Nagano? I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend. The more the merrier, right?
Thank you, Toma. Please excuse us.
Alright, I'll see if I can convince the older folks to come along and make up the numbers.
Okay, läuft ja ganz gut. Läuft ja echt ganz gut. Wohin jetzt? Ah. Ja, da ist er schon. Das ging ja schnell.
Housekeeping class, eh? I was handy around the home back in the day. Sadly, the older I get, the fewer things I'm able to do myself. You're very young. Are you quite sure you're up to the task of teaching housekeeping? It's not as easy as you might think.
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato clan, I've been honing my craft for a long time now. I believe I'm up to the task.
Very good, young man. Well then, I shall have to come and see for myself. If you're as good as you claim to be, I will encourage everyone I know to attend your classes. And if I find your skills to be lacking, I will be quite happy to teach a few things myself.
What can I say? We'll be honored to have you in attendance, sir. Well then, that will probably just about do it as far as promotion is concerned. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission.
Alles klar. Und wieder zurück, Leute. Und das wollte ich jetzt nicht anklicken, das wollte ich anklicken. Genau. Ja, es ist ganz interessant, irgendwie das mit Thoma. Ist natürlich wieder bei so Quest, Leute, ist immer meistens so Gequatsche. Immer.
To be honest, with this being my first time holding a class, I've got no idea how many people to expect.
Also, was ich mal sagen wollte, Leute, es ist ganz normal, dass da sehr viel geredet wird. Also, das ist komplett normal. Bloß die Sache ist, die man hat da auch ein bisschen da was zu sehen. Bloß die einzige Sache ist, die man sieht da meistens immer nicht Paimon, sondern nur uns. Obwohl, weiß ich gar nicht, gab es mal eine Szene, wo man Paimon auch gesehen hat? Ich glaube nicht. Bin ich mir gar nicht so sicher, ey.
I just hope it goes well. Anyway, tonight I'll set up the tables and chairs, then tomorrow we can meet back at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. So, what do you think the turnout will be like? I sure hope so. We promoted it pretty hard after all. This is the weirdest feeling. Housekeeping has always been something I do alone, but now I'm about to face a class full of students. You'd better show up to class tomorrow.
Schon wieder. Schon wieder dasselbe einstellen. Obwohl es schon... Ja, okay, aber er sagt ja morgen, Leute, morgen. Moment mal. Morgen um 8? Dann müssen wir doch gar nicht... Da können wir schon das, glaube ich, so machen, ne? Dann ist es ja schon morgen, oder? Oder war noch nicht 24 Uhr? Verdammt. Es war noch nicht 24 Uhr. Es war schon 24 Uhr, Leute. Stimmt. Es war scheinbar schon hier schon. So. Nochmal. Let's go. Die Sonne geht unter. Der Mond ist da. Die Sonne geht auf. Der Mond verschwindet. So, dann hätten wir das. Nice. Jetzt. Das sind auf jeden Fall schon ein paar Leute.
Welcome, one and all. This is my first time teaching a housekeeping class, just as I'm sure it's your first time attending one. I'd like to start from the theory, if I may, and talk a little bit about why mastering the discipline of housekeeping is such an important thing.
Quick, come in. Toma started the class already. Well, of course. No one's ever held a class like this in the past. I saved you a place. Please take a seat.
The way I see it, housekeeping is a unique skill set that empowers you to set your life in order. Nowhere are these skills more pertinent than in the context of a marital relationship. In a marriage, the lives of two people become closely intertwined. If you can't look after yourself properly, that burden ends up being shouldered by your partner. This, in turn, will start to take a toll upon the relationship with... Huh? What are you doing here?
What the? Huh?
I brought him. Didn't you say men can study housekeeping too?
Wipe that look off your face. Aren't you going to greet the teacher?
No, it's... I...
Darling.
Hello, teacher. For the love of... Hello, teacher.
Well, hello, and welcome. Now that you're here, I expect you to pay attention and work hard. Well, let's keep going. Housekeeping is not difficult per se. The difficult part is consistency, keeping on top of it over a long stretch of time. To keep up with housework on an ongoing basis, you either have to love everything about it, or you need a few tricks up your sleeve to make things easier. So, for today's topic, we're going to focus on how to make light work of housework. Excuse me, you over there, focus, please. I like to see active engagement in my lessons. That is, unless some of you are looking to stay behind after class to catch up.
LOL. Okay, Leute, das ist krass. Also, das ist ein geiles Bild. Das muss ich ehrlich zugeben. Mich überrascht ist das, also, okay, sie und sie, das sind ihre Männer. Die sich über ihn lustig gemacht haben, sind die beiden. Ist ja auch lustig, ey. Muss ich ehrlich zugeben. Also, das ist echt wirklich... Okay, die hat man gar nicht gesehen auf dem Bild, kann das sein? Ich habe die jetzt nirgendwo gesehen. Aber... Echt interessant. Ein beliebter Kurs. Jeder sollte aufmerksam zuhören. Ein sehr schickes Bild, Leute. Muss ich ehrlich sagen. Ein sehr schickes Bild. So, damit haben wir jetzt 4 erst gerade. Oh, ich dachte, wir haben schon die 5. Wo bist du? Da. Sehr schickes Bild. Okay, meine Freunde, dann müssen wir jetzt nochmal hier hin. Danke für deine Gastfreundschaft. Let's go. Ich bin mal gespannt, was das Bild sein wird und was das letzte auf jeden Fall sein wird. No, falsche Richtung. Wir müssen nach da. Genau. Der gute Thomas. Ja, Leute, der gute Thomas wird ja bald mit der Hutau auftauchen. Wir werden ihn wahrscheinlich, glaube ich, ich werde ihn wahrscheinlich, glaube ich, dann ziehen. Weil ich habe ja schon über 50 Ziehungen schon gesammelt. Und ja, das ist schon ein bisschen viel, würde ich sagen. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob wir Hutau überhaupt kriegen, ne? Das wäre natürlich echt nice.
Oh, so please, and, what's wrong? Whoa, I admit, for normal anyway.
Das Gute ist, wir müssen es sich immer wiederholen.
Well, seems you're welcome. Take your cape, for if you ignore them, let me sew it up. Speaking of house cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always... What is it? Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff? I'm not sure it would work. I doubt anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, finding an opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're... You know what? Let's give it a try. Alright then. If we're only opening this up to the Yashiro Commission staff, it shouldn't take too much preparation. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but we'll need to think some more about how exactly to promote this. Let's start by asking around at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Okay, das ist was anderes. Das ist was anderes. Oh, es regnet. Und es wird gleich nicht mehr regnen. Ich glaube, da wo wir jetzt hinporten... Ah doch, regnet trotzdem. Na, sag was. Wayne, sag was. Sie sagt nichts. Na toll. Na gut, okay.
Housekeeping, you say? You know, since it's Toma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going. Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days. But could I swing by once my schedule's freed up? I'd definitely like to give it a try.
Oh, no problem at all. You can join whenever you like.
Thanks, Toma. Also, this isn't really my place, but if you're starting a housekeeping class, haven't you thought about asking Furuta? As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she'd know a lot about housekeeping.
Sure. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Nein, das ist sie nicht. Ach, da, sie.
Ah, Toma, and a guest. This is a rare combination. Has something happened?
Oh, not at all. We were just thinking of starting a housekeeping class.
A housekeeping class? How wonderful! Do you know, I've always wanted to have Koharu learn from you. Oh, finally the time has come. I'm guessing you intend to open the class up to the whole Yashiro Commission? Not just housekeeping staff and servants, right? In which case, why don't you do a big spring clean of the commission itself? It would be a great way to showcase your methods. Seeing is believing, after all. You could spend a long time trying to convince them with words alone, or you could let them see you in action with their own eyes.
I like Furuta's suggestion, and it's not like we have a better idea anyway. In which case, heck, why not? Let's showcase the appeal of housekeeping for all in the Yashiro Commission to see. Let's get started.
Oh. Wir können ihn ausprobieren.
The flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
Das ist sehr interessant. Warte mal, wenn wir jetzt ihn... Wir können ihn sehen, Alter. Okay, Leute, das muss ich jetzt ganz kurz ausnutzen. Einfach 11, okay. Interessant. Okay, das Standbild. Erhöht den brennenden Zusammenbruch von Hute, verursachten Schaden in Höhe von 2,5% der maximalen LP von Toma. Bringt bei einer erfolgreichen Angel-Invasion mit einer Wahrscheinlichkeit von 20% den zweifachen Ertrag her, okay. Ich will gerade sagen... Ach, er skaliert auch mit Leben. Oh. Ein Schild. Okay. Er macht natürlich das, was die meisten auch machen. Er hat ein Schild, Leute. Er gibt ein Schild. Er ist also ein Typ, der Schilder gibt. Okay. So, irgendwas habe ich hier noch vergessen. Irgendwas fehlt hier noch. Schieß die Hauswirtschaft. Ach du Scheiße. Jetzt haben wir ein bisschen zu viel Zeit verloren, glaube ich.
While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
Keine Zeit. Shit. Ah! Nee, Leute, da bin ich jetzt nicht zufrieden. Ich habe jetzt nicht aufgepasst. Das war jetzt mein Fehler. Mist. Egal, komm.
Ah, Toma, and a guest. This is something.
Oh, not at all.
A housekeeping.
Ah, okay.
In which
Du musst
case
es wiederholen.
seeing is believing, after all.
I like Furuta. In which case, let's get started.
Okay. Okay, Leute. So, jetzt aber konzentriert und let's go.
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone. While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
Okay, unser Charakter wurde gezeigt, das ist interessant. Nice.
The whole Yashiro commission looks as good as new. We had a lot of spectators, huh? I wonder if we managed to get any of them interested. Either way, thanks for your help. I usually handle all of this stuff on my own, but having you join me today was a pretty great experience. Well, here's hoping. I'll set out some tables and chairs tonight. I've got no idea how many people will show up tomorrow. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Schon wieder dieses 8 Uhr. Das ist so geil. Okay, dann stell es mal ein, Leute. Zack. Müssen leider einmal wieder so komplett vorspulen, damit es morgen ist. Und let's go. Ne, hätten wir eigentlich jetzt nicht machen müssen. Diesmal wäre es morgen, weil es ist noch nicht 24 Uhr. Das war jetzt mein Fehler. Jetzt so gesehen überschwimmen wir den ganzen Tag. Ganz schön lang. Ganz schön lang. Aber wir haben es gleich. Jetzt habe ich einen Fehler gemacht, Leute, weil beim letzten Mal habe ich es ja nicht irgendwie geschafft irgendwie. Deswegen, aber diesmal schaffen wir das. So. Oh, keine Tische, nur er.
Welcome. Don't be too upset. This is normal. With things like this, you can't expect to change people's views overnight. It takes time and effort. Well then, it looks like I'm all yours for this class. I mentioned earlier about sewing up your clothes for you, didn't I? I also want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater. That way, you'll be able to make yourself some warm clothes before the winter comes.
Das muss ich noch ändern, Leute. Unbedingt bei einer Aufnahme diese Anfragen direkt entfernen. Ey. Das war ja gerade echt unpassend. Das war echt unpassend gerade.
The fact that you're so ready to look out for me has already made me very happy. But really, it doesn't bother me at all. Once in a while, someone takes issue with my background, interests, or the nature of my work. And that's okay. You can't expect everyone in life to see things the way you do. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature, and you can't do much to stop them. I don't mind what they say about me. What I care about is the well-being of the Kamisato clan. But that's enough about all that. Come on, grab your needle and let's get knitting. Let's start with the classic stockinette stitch. First, wrap the yarn around, pull it through here, then hang it on the needle. Put your thumb on the yarn here, index finger here, and pull it tight. You learn pretty quick, but you need to pay close attention to this. Exactly, just like that. Now, set yourself a small goal to start with. For example, knit a scarf by the time winter arrives. Scarves are always a great choice. When it's finished, you can either wear it yourself or gift it to a friend. Just imagining it warms my heart.
Ah. Zeit für sich allein. Ein Pullover zu stricken ist schwierig, aber als man sich das vorstellen kann. Leute, das ist auch ein schickes Bild, ne? Guck mal, wir sind da und er macht einfach so einen ganzen Schal draus und wir sind gerade erst hier. Finde ich auch ein sehr, sehr schickes Bild, Leute. Ist ganz gut geworden. Ganz gut geworden. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir... es ist nur noch 1, ne? Das ist jetzt gerade so ein bisschen die Sache. Es ist nur noch 1. So. Speichern. Das haben wir gespeichert, ja. Es ist nur noch 1, Leute. Das ist hier unten. Und ich sehe gerade, wir sind schon nach knapp noch eine Minute, ne? Das ist jetzt schon ein bisschen viel. Ach, das steht da immer noch. Es hat jetzt die Sache so gesehen. Gut. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge, meine Freunde. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Marschu. Tschaußen.